Welcome back, everyone, to my review slash summarizing of the chapters of Beggar's Pardon by Jason Black. And um, the chapter was really short. Chapter 4, I just read. It was like 5, 6 pages long. So not that much happened. And I was making some predictions last time about what I expected to happen in this chapter, and I was wrong to say the least. I mean, I'm not wrong for sure. There might be. It was kind of like a setup chapter for them making the marmalade. Like I thought that would be taking place in this chapter, or that. Well, my prediction from before was that since she left the door unlocked and saying it would be a non-issue leaving the door unlocked, that something would get stolen. So I thought something from Florence's house would get stolen, or that I don't know, anything could be wrong with that. But I was wrong. And in fact, it just cuts to Francis and Florence waking up, and it made a point. The chapter made a point of them sleeping in more than they usually do. It said that Francis usually wakes up like 6 to 6:30, and but she didn't really mind because it's supposed to be like a holiday for her anyways, so she didn't really care that much. But I was, well, it was neither a pleasant nor a bad surprise. It's just like something that happened. But um yeah, so it starts off with her waking up, and then afterwards she goes to the kitchen and they're just talking. But what they're talking about, it kind of seems like something bad is going to happen. I don't know if it's because I started watching more anime recently or reading manga, because normally if you see like a side character in a manga or anime, um that's like talking about some future plans that they have, or like reminiscing about something, it usually means that they're going to die soon, or something bad's about to happen to them, and that they're not going to get to do what they're talking about, what they really want to do. So I was okay, so what they were talking about is how they've known each other for around 45 years now, and how they met back in 7th grade at a school, junior high, I think, like, or middle school, called St. Mary's Junior High School, or middle school. And yeah, they it was like friendship at first sight. And then after they met, they just knew that they're going to be friends for a long time. And then they start talking about how, because they've known each other for almost 50 years now, that they should be doing something to celebrate that. And then in my mind, I was thinking, oh, this is just like in the anime, when they're like, oh yeah, I really want to do this after this. And then boom, they die. And it normally happens to side characters. But I don't know if you could really consider um Florence as that much of a side character, because I mean, she's had a lot of screen time thus far. I don't know what it's called, like page time. Yeah, she's had a lot of page time, screen time thus far, and her character's been explored quite a bit. So I don't think it's gonna be like such a drastic change, such a sudden death. Maybe something bad's gonna happen. I won't rule that out, but I don't think she's gonna die yet. But I'm hoping that something related to her leaving the door unlocked becomes like a major plot point, or at least a plot point later on, because I think that'd be some good foreshadowing. But yeah, they're talking about um how they want to do something for their 50 years of friendship anniversary to celebrate that. And then following that, I mean, it was really short chapter. Nothing much happened. This is going to be a really short video. I'm almost done talking about it anyways. But yeah, from there it was just like, okay, let's make the marmalade now. Or they're having their tea, and then they're like, oh, we need some marmalade now. Well, we ran out. Oh, but we should make some. And then it goes to there. So then after they're talking about how there's not going to be that much left even after they make it, because Florence already promised to give 2 pints of marmalade to the Forsyths, I think. Forsyth family. I can't remember if that was her name. But she already promised to give 2 pints to them, and the recipe is for 6 pints of marmalade. And she was talking about how you want a lot of orange in it so that the flavor is good. And if you don't have enough orange, it's not going to be as good as it could be. I don't know if that's going to be important later on, or if it was just like just to flesh out the chapter. Either way, it was a decent chapter. Nothing much happened though. It was like just like it was like a transitionary chapter, and I think that for the next chapter, I'll make another prediction. Maybe when they go back, like the son who was often fighting with the dad, I can't remember their names right now, but the son of the fourth Siths who was driving the Alfa Romeo before is gonna. I think something's gonna happen to him particularly, because he seems like that type of side character for something to happen to. I don't know though, but yeah, that's about it. Nothing much happened in this chapter. I'll try to get the next one out in, I don't know, in due time. Sometime this week, sometime next week, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I'd suggest getting the book for yourself if you like all these summaries slash reviews this far, so far, because it's interesting and the chapters aren't too long. The print is really good. Like, you're not going to be straining your eyes trying to read it. It's good size print, and it goes by quick, and it's interesting if you like mystery. So if you like that, I'd suggest getting the book. If you like the video, give it a like, comment what you think's gonna happen, or even read along if you do have the book. Something like that. And if you like the type of videos that I've been making, subscribe.